Okay, meanwhile, got to give you the quick update on Will Smith. So now Will Smith has issued an apology to Chris Rock. The apology, for what it's worth, is a fine apology. I don't see like a massive problem with the apology per se. I still think that it is very odd that the rest of the world seems okay with people slapping each other in the face on the regular. That seems odd. So Smith said, "I was out of line and I was wrong. I'm embarrassed. My actions were not indicative of the man I want to be." This came directly after the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences put out a statement condemning the actions of Mr. Smith at last night's show. They said, "We have officially started a formal review around the incident and will explore further action and consequences in accordance with our bylaws, standards of conduct, and California law." The Academy's statement came after a meeting on Monday. A 5-page document of standards of conduct says that physical contact that is uninvited and in the situation inappropriate or unwelcome or coercive sexual attention is prohibited. Also not allowed is intimidation, stalking, abusive or threatening behavior, or bullying. Disciplinary action, according to the bylaws, could include suspension of membership or expulsion from the membership. They're not going to do this. There's no way that they expel Will Smith, who just won an Oscar. Not going to happen. All they're going to do is they're going to go to Chris Rock and they're saying, "Can you please accept the apology so that we're not put in an awkward position?" So the apology, was immediately followed by the media basically saying it's all over. Suffice it to say that if this had involved a series of different people, including not very, very famous actors, then everybody would have reacted slightly differently. If a janitor had gone on stage and assaulted Chris Rock, the janitor would be in jail right now, without any doubt whatsoever. Will Smith does it, and that is, it's zero gore for Hollywood. Because after all, these are the elites, and the rules simply do not apply to them. As I said yesterday, there's also something deeply wrong with a society in which half of Americans immediately reacted by saying that it's okay to slap people if you don't like their jokes. Leave it to Howard Stern for the world's stupidest take. So Howard Stern, who I'm amazed that Howard Stern has been able to survive the modern era, truly. And this is a man who made his bones off of being a wild, raging sexist. And here is Howard Stern turning the Will Smith story into something about Donald Trump. Because for these folks, everything is Trump derangement syndrome. Everything.
Where's security? This is a live television event. Not one person came out because he's Will Smith. This is how Trump gets away with it. Will Smith and Trump are the same guy. He decided he's going to take matters into his own hands. At a time when the world is at war. It's bad timing, man.
When the world is at war. So if the world were not at war, then Will Smith can slap the face off of Chris Rock. Then it's totally fine. And it's totally fine. Also, what does Trump have to do with anything? People are so desperate to somehow spin this into a right-wing scandal. It's like, if Trump had been there, he would have slapped somebody. Okay, man. I just would like to point out, Hollywood is 100% on the left. They're 100% on the left. It's a Hollywood mentality. It's not a right-wing mentality. It is a Hollywood mentality. It's all Howard Stern's friends who were giving a standing ovation to Will Smith the other night. I hope you enjoyed that clip from The Ben Shapiro Show. If you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date with all our future content.